everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritana and today's recipe is gonna be marble tres leches. It's gonna be my way. This is how I make it. And yeah, before we go and do that, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that, and like and comment if you like this recipe. And before we go and do the recipe, I'm gonna read something from the Bible and then we can go and do that. So today's verse is gonna be Matthew 26 verse 41. It says, watch and pray, then you won't fall into sin when you are tempted. The spirit is willing, but the body is too weak. So I'm into that, and let's go and do the recipe. Here are the ingredients you will be needing for this recipe. I use a box cake. This one is the lemon flavor. I cut it and then I will be sifting it so I don't have any crumbles, if that makes any sense. And then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I make sure I get every piece of that, and then I preheat my oven to 350. Then I have a lemon, and then I just want like about a teaspoon of the zest, and then I add 2 eggs. They were my last one. I add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of yogurt or sour cream, and then I add 1 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of butter. Then I whisk them all together about like 5 minutes or so. If your batter is not like watery a little bit, then just add a little more water like I did. I added 1/4 cup of water, and then I mix it again. And yeah, this is how I like it. And then we're making the marble cake, which I need 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and hot water. Then I let it cool completely, like in the room temperature, and then I would be adding my cake batter. I add about like half, I would say, of the batter. Then I mix it all until I get like a chocolatey smooth batter. Then I spray some coconut oil or avocado oil. Then I add my white batter, and then I make sure it's spreaded out. Then I add my chocolate batter on top. And then I take a toothpick and I spread it and like just make like circly motions. Then I add the whole chocolate batter on top, and I do the same thing again. Then I hit it about 2 times on the table to get all the air out, and then I put it in the oven for 40 minutes on bake. When the 40 minutes are done, I take it out and I check if it's all baked out, and then I just make some holes in it. Then I'm gonna add 1 can of evaporated milk, 1/2 can of milk, and 1/2 can of condensed milk. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of caramel drizzle, and I'm gonna give it a whisk. But before that, I add a pinch of vanilla extract, and this is the milk that we're gonna put on the cake to soak it overnight. And here I'm making the whipped cream, which I add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and then 2 tablespoons of sugar powder. And then I'm gonna whisk it, and I leave it in the fridge overnight. I don't know, I just like it that way. And I add a pinch of cardamom. And yeah, this is the texture that I wanted. And then I cut the sides of the cake, and then I'm gonna take them out. Then I'm gonna soak it with the milk that we did. We added 3 kinds of milks, and I just poke it some more. Then I add the milk mixture that we did. I put it all over the cake, and then I leave it overnight in the fridge. I just cover the top with some plastic, and then the next day I added some whipping cream that I had in the fridge overnight as well, and I add some banana. You can add whatever fruits that you have. and then I just put it on top of the cake just to, you know, give it a little garnish. And my daughter is over there. She's trying to see what I'm doing. But yeah, this is how it looks. And now it's time for the tasting part, and it looks so delicious. I let it soak like overnight. It tastes so delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.